And there is another global hotspot, and that is Venezuela. That country's economy is under intense strain because of the long-running collapse in oil prices and economic mismanagement. And as Michelle Caruso-Cabrera reports, the pain is intensifying.
Food riots and protests erupting throughout Venezuela on a daily basis as people grow desperate for basic goods. Outside supermarkets, people can be seen standing in line for hours, often only to find out there is nothing left. Looting has become common. This is surveillance video showing people storming and ransacking a bakery in Caracas because basics such as flour and rice have become impossible to get. Just yesterday, hundreds of people were arrested after ransacking dozens of supermarkets. Look at the images of these supermarket shelves left empty. Economic mismanagement, made worse by a drop in oil production and oil prices, has driven the South American nation into crisis. Now there is growing pressure on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro to allow a recall vote on his presidency, something the National Assembly wants, but Maduro has stopped. I spoke with one of the leaders of the opposition, and I asked him, if the vote doesn't happen, is a military coup possible? He said yes, but that's not what they want.
A military coup will be a total disaster in Venezuela. We don't want to get to that point. We are in a totally collapsed country right now. It's not working. And if we don't find a solution quickly, any option could be possible.
A growing chorus of leaders around the world are backing the recall vote on Maduro. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry became the latest to do so earlier this week.
Like all people of the Americas, Venezuelans have the right to use constitutional mechanisms to express their will in a peaceful and a democratic manner.
Many Wall Street hedge funds are closely watching the situation in Venezuela because they own Venezuelan debt. Thus far, the government promises to pay it, even though it's clear it's running out of money. For Nightly Business Report, Michelle Caruso-Cabrera.